Hello ladies, today I wanted to talk about clothes that I will never get rid of. You can see a lot of the clothes that I would get rid of in my shorts, in all my before looks. So a couple of weeks ago someone asked me, hey Sissy, what are actually pieces that you would never get rid of? And I thought that is such a smart question. So what are pieces that I find that are timeless, that you can wear always? You can wear them today, you can probably wear them in 10 years, that will never go out of style. So I went in my closet and checked what are the pieces that I think these will stay forever and ever, and I noticed a pattern. Literally. I noticed a couple of patterns that I find specifically are timeless. Yeah, and the first pattern I noticed, houndstooth. So here we have a houndstooth piece. I feel like this is such a classic pattern. In any era you will find someone wearing this, and I find it so timeless. Such a classic pattern, really. Although I feel like this looks a lot like the 60s, it totally works today. Maybe this isn't the style for everyone, but it certainly is my style and always has been. I always gravitated to houndstooth so much. So this is a tweed jacket. This is like a coat, super timeless, but maybe not good for summer. Here's a actually basic t-shirt, but with houndstooth pattern, and that elevates the whole t-shirt immediately. And here's another dress of mine. This is a couple years old and I would still totally wear that. Or here's a little top with puff sleeves. Yeah, not sure if the puff sleeves will always stay in style. They are right now, but I think because of the houndstooth, it will still be a piece that I personally probably could still wear in 10 years. We'll see. We'll see about that. And here's a cardigan I bought many years ago. And again, it is houndstooth, so I don't think this will ever go out of style. This will always look super chic in my opinion. And the next pattern that I think is absolutely classic, timeless, never goes out of style, pinstripe. So I have here, for example, a pinstripe blazer. I don't think this kind of blazer will ever go out of style. It doesn't really matter what style is in, what's trendy or not. Pinstripe is just classic and always goes. And by the way, I bought this very affordable on Poshmark. Highly recommend Poshmark. I also got some pinstripe pants that don't belong to the blazer, but nobody would ever know if I wear it together because it's just pinstripe. It's just this pattern, so it looks like it's a suit. I just find you look immediately so chic with pinstripe. I personally would currently not wear this as a suit. I would always separate them. One piece is enough in my opinion. These are classics that I would not get rid of. And last year I got this really affordable dress, and again, pinstripe. This is just super classic. I don't think you can go wrong with it. Or what I'm wearing right now. Here, this is a gray pinstripe jumpsuit. And you know what's so cool? This is basically inspired by the 1940s. This is by Retro Stage. So Retro Stage was so kind to let me choose some outfits. This is not a sponsored video, but they gifted me some clothing items that I'm happy to show to you, including this one. So Retro Stage is a fashion company that wants to keep old aesthetics alive in this era today. And they have clothes inspired by the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s up to the 80s. And this is really interesting and fits totally to the theme of the video because you can see these clothes are inspired of a certain era, but you can totally wear them today. So these are timeless pieces. So I'm 5'7" and I'm wearing all the Retro Stage clothes in a size L/XL. 8. They all fit true to size, besides one dress, I'll tell you when we come to that. And this is inspired by the 40s. I love it so much. And a jumpsuit you can get today in stores, so this is also a style that I find is such classic. And look how nice this looks. This also fits to the theme right now that it's trendy, a vest, to wear a vest. It's basically like pants and a vest, but so much easier because you just put one on and you're done. And yeah, look at this. Isn't it so adorable? I really like this so much. And here I have another pinstripe outfit. These are gray pinstripe pants, super flowy. And I love the white legs. It has some decorative pockets in the front, and it comes also with a blouse, a white blouse. Such a classic outfit, really love it. This outfit is inspired by the 30s, and I have to immediately also think of Marlene Dietrich, by the way, another German, or Katharine Hepburn, who were some famous examples in the 30s, 40s, who started wearing pants, because remember, it was a pretty new thing to do that women dared to wear pants in the 30s and 40s. I know there are stories around Katharine Hepburn that they on a movie set didn't want her to wear pants, so they always asked her to please not wear them when she goes outside. And the paparazzis, you probably didn't call them back then like that, but when they were taking photos, they should have her in a dress and not in pants. But she was stubborn and said, no, I'm wearing my pants. Yeah. So back then that was very daring and still very unaccepted to wear pants. So we're lucky we can wear pants today and nobody says a thing. I also like the high rise of these pants. This is for my body type. I am an hourglass shape. And I do have a short torso, but I have a good defined waist, so I like to show off the waist. On me, high-waisted pants look really good. Then we have here this adorable dress. It looks like two pieces. It looks like a polka dot blouse and a pencil skirt, but it's just one, so it's super easy when you put that on, and it has a little necktie, which I have a lot of blouses with a necktie. I also think that is such a classic. Polka dots always goes. I love that. And the way how this dress, it really defines the waist and makes your waist super slim looking. Yeah, and this dress is inspired by the 30s. And here's another super cute jumpsuit. So this time we have plaid, and these are adorable. Again, these white leg pants. Super cute. You can adjust it here in the back, very easy, the length. Yeah, I think this totally works today too. Absolutely adorable style in my opinion. Again, makes me immediately think of Marlene Dietrich or Katharine Hepburn. So cute. And here's a cute jumpsuit inspired by the 50s. Stripes, another thing that I find timeless, and this whole thing screams, you know, the nautical theme. White, navy, gold, red would also work to pair it with a little bit red. I've always been a fan of the nautical theme. Always works in my opinion. This is super adorable, and you can actually wear this with flats super casually. And here we have a gingham dress. This is the only dress where I would say this sits a bit tight on me. If you are like me, curvy and have some hips, then I would size up in this one. This is again a L/8, and I think it runs a little bit tight on my hips. Yeah, this gingham pattern I find also super timeless. I have many pieces that look super similar to it. I would totally wear this. And I like it actually better without the bow. It comes with a little bow tie that you can tie around your waist, but I think it looks even better without it. It doesn't need it. It's already special enough. It has a little lace detail on the straps. Really pretty. It has a sweetheart neckline. and it's perfect for an hourglass body shape and enhances the waist beautifully. Has a zipper in the back. It is a very, very thin fabric, so you won't sweat in summer. Yeah, Gingham, another timeless pattern in my opinion. Thank you so much Retro Stage for letting me choose all these cute outfits. If you want to know more about Retro Stage, I will link the outfits below in the description box. Yeah, while we're talking about Gingham, see that? I have a super similar dress. Super adorable and totally my style, so here's the proof. I really wear clothes like that. Here's another Gingham dress I will not get rid of. This one also has puff sleeves, really cute and adorable, and I recently wore this to an event. And here's another example of a Gingham blouse that I find will never go out of style. And then the other thing that I noticed in my closet that I find also so timeless is tweed. The fabric tweed is just so timeless. You can see it in so many different eras. A lot of it is probably in the 60s. Jackie O pops immediately in my head, but I find today that is just a super timeless classic. If you're an elegant lady, you should get some tweed. Maybe in summer it's a bit hot for that, but yeah, I have multiple tweed dresses. This one is in combination with leather, so it makes it maybe a bit more modern, but yeah, this is a timeless anyway. A little black dress always goes. Here's another example of a tweed dress. Yeah, I wouldn't wear this right now in summer. It's just too hot, the fabric is too thick. But yeah, that is a classic. This will surely never go out of style in my opinion. And here's another example of a tweed dress. I have a lot of tweed. So these are just some examples that I will never get rid of. And I also wanted to mention polka dots. I really think polka dots are so timeless. I will not get rid of any polka dots items, and I have a ton of them. Here's another polka dot dress, and I find it also super easy to wear it more casual with flats. Again, my casual seems to be a little bit different than some of you. For me, casual means I have flats on and I can go in a grocery store, but yes, I go in a dress to the grocery store. So yeah, but if I wanted to be a little fancier, I could wear a leather belt with it and heels, and immediately it looks more elevated. Here's another polka dot dress. So I always find the colors black and white or navy and white are my classic favorites with polka dots. So these were some clothing items of pieces that I would not get rid of personally, that I find timeless, never go out of style. So now it's your turn. Let me know what kind of clothing items would you never get rid of in your closet. What do you find is timeless and just has a place in your heart forever and ever? Let me know in the comments. And in this video I show you the clothing items that I would get rid of today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And if you don't want to miss new videos, please subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a lovely day. See you. Bye.